They called him the Lionheart. A king born from blood, war, and an unshakable hunger for glory. Richard of England, warrior, crusader, legend. But behind the golden image of the fearless king lies a story carved in betrayal, ambition, and death. Born in the year 1157, Richard Plantagenet was never meant to be gentle. His father, King Henry II, ruled with iron, and his sons turned against him with fire. Richard rebelled against his own blood, led armies against his father, and watched the old king die with heartbreak in his eyes. And when Henry was gone, Richard wore the crown, not as a son avenging his father, but as a lion claiming his prey. He spoke little, fought often, and trusted no one. To him, peace was weakness, and mercy was for fools. Within a year of his coronation, he set sail to the Holy Land. Not for faith, but for fame. The Third Crusade. His stage, his destiny. Under the burning sun of the East, Richard became both hero and monster. He crushed cities, slaughtered thousands, and faced the Muslim leader Salah ad-Din, a man as brilliant and unbreakable as himself. They fought not just with swords, but with minds. Each knew the other's strength and respected it. But in war, respect means nothing. Richard's banner flew high, and the desert drank deeply of blood. Yet even lions can be trapped. When he returned from the crusade, Richard was captured, not by an enemy, but by another king, held prisoner in a cold German cell, ransomed for a fortune that nearly bankrupted England. His people paid for their king's pride in gold and hunger. He was released, scarred but unbroken. He returned home not to rule, but to fight again. Always chasing the echo of his own legend. Always believing that the battlefield was the only throne worth sitting on. In the year 1199, during yet another war, an arrow struck him down, fired by a peasant defending his land. The mighty Lionheart. Killed not by a king, but by a nameless man whose name history forgot. As Richard lay dying, he forgave the archer and then ordered him executed. That was the Lionheart, noble and ruthless, merciful and cruel, all in the same breath. They called him a hero. They called him a tyrant. But Richard did not care for names. He lived for battle. He died for battle. And in every story that followed, he became something more than a man. He became a myth.